Well, what is up? Chad Outdoors, and this is going to be the first intro of 2 intros for the video. So I had to retake the intro after I videoed what you're about to watch because I broke two things just trying to do a dang test on the new Elkas. Yeah, so pretty crazy. I'll be sure and watch everything. Leave me some comments and some likes. I would appreciate it. Let's kick off the video with the second intro, which would have been the first intro that I had to redo. Anyway, fun stuff. It doesn't steer straight. Hello, hello, hello. And we have the brute force here with the Elkas on. See him sitting under there? Time to give it a little test run. That's right, time to do a test run. We're actually gonna go on the same run that I did with the OEM shocks. We're gonna run the same pattern and see if we can tell a difference. See how stiff it was, wobbly it was, see my head shaking. So I'm gonna be wearing this camera on my helmet and trying to do everything exactly the same as I did when I had the beater shocks on it. So, come along, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me out, helps get my video suggested to other folks that have not found my channel. Thank you so much. Let's get it going. All right, we're on the brute force with the stock suspension. I'm gonna go over a few different obstacles with the stock, and then we're gonna install the Elkas and go over them with the Elkas. So hopefully you can see a difference of the machine shaking. I'm gonna sit down on the seat. I'm gonna try to not stand up so you can actually see how much my head bobbles around. And let's get started. We're gonna go down this descent here. It's, I don't know, close to 45-degree down. Pretty decent. And I'm in low. Let's go about 10 miles an hour. Little bumpy, little bumpy. All right. Remember last time we went about 10 miles an hour. I'm gonna do about the same. Hey, that felt pretty good. Pretty good. All right, next test on the stock shocks. I'm gonna go over these big rocks. Couple of these little bumps. Definitely feel the stiffness of them. Short rebound on it. Let's go back. Let's go down these big heavy duty rocks here. That's pretty bumpy. Video, I'll tell you, we ran over this levee, went up those rocks, went to the right. We're gonna do it again. That was pretty nice, smooth landing. I didn't do it that hard last time, but did not bottom out. Wow, I can tell the difference. It's keeping all the tires on the ground. And smoother. definitely can tell. And on the way here, I was running pretty fast on some turns, and I noticed it didn't lean. The ATV didn't lean. The old brute force stayed on all fours. Wow, that's much better. Let's see if I can pop this wheelie up and slam it. Wow, big difference. Alright, that footage over the rocks is pretty good test for the OEM shocks before we put the Elkas on. The last test we're going to do is some more of a high speed, some turns to see how much lean we have. I mean, this is just me shaking it left and right with my weight. You can see how much it's swaying. Let's see what that does on affecting the ride. The left side kicks up a little bit, so we'll watch the new shock, see if it still does it. I didn't start here on the OEMs, I started up here, but I wanted to show you some more riding on these. Got a lot of stuff to test it out on. This video is just going to be a mild overview of them, but we're going to get into some serious stuff and really put these to the test. I want to see, what do y'all want me to test it on? Can y'all give me some comments below? Let's get going. Oh yeah, wow, that was amazing. Well, fellas, I think I just broke something. Y'all can see that something's definitely broke. Look at these tires. It's gonna have to go to the shop. That's not good. I don't know which one's broken, but I hit a big rock with that one. I think that's what happened. Well, it's the first time I broke something on it. And I hit a big old rock going pretty fast. Shoot. I'm not gonna edit this out either. We're just gonna film. We gotta get this thing back home. Look at the steering wheel. It won't hardly turn. See what happened. I don't know. I'm gonna put it in low. Try to get home. That wheel's top. That wheel's straight. The steering wheel's turned. That wheel's turning. Definitely gonna have to limp home. Well, that's not good. Let's see again. Yeah, you can clearly see. I don't know if you can tell what's broken though, because it still works when I turn the steering wheel. I thought I blew my tire out. Shoot. I hit this rock pretty good right there. I guess this one blew out. That tire's flat. That one's good. So we got a flat tire, busted front, something. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go look at this rock, see how bad it was. I'm gonna turn the camera off. We're gonna walk over to this big rock I hit, see what it looks like. Well, pretty sure that's what I hit. This piece of junk is what I hit. Shouldn't have happened in my opinion. I mean, yeah, I hit the rubber tire and put some torque on it, but dude, it shouldn't have broke nothing. I don't see anything broken. Sometimes you see a tire rod broken, but I don't see that. And then that rear tire that's flat. Hopefully it didn't have a hole. Hopefully it just kind of pulled it off the rim and let some air out. That'd be lucky. We'll get it up and running though. Hopefully. Well, we're gonna hop on this bad boy and limp back home. Yep, we got a broken something in the front. Comment if anyone's ever broken anything like that. I've seen lots of Can-Ams, Polaris's break, but first time the brute force had any trouble on its, I don't know, to give it a little slack though, it did hit something, but I don't know, I wish it wouldn't have broke. And then the rear tire pretty much blew out. Found a hole right here. I guess that rock popped it. We're gonna hop on, try to limp back with a flat tire, busted front steering arm of some sort. But we'll still get home on the brute force. It ain't gonna leave me stranded. It definitely needs an alignment. Maybe y'all just need it aligned. That could be all it is. An alignment maybe, huh? I'd say it's out of line. Alright, well, we're gonna get this thing back in the garage. Still climbs just fine. It doesn't steer straight. All right, we limped on in, and after driving, I was like, okay, this thing's either out of a line. We gotta check this tire rod. So I didn't see it broken, but now that I got here in the shade where everything's not so bright and I'm not looking through the camera, I actually did bend it. Look, I can't see it, so it's hidden up under here. See it bent? Yeah, that thing right there. So I bet you all I gotta do is just gonna get me another tie rod and install it myself and be up and running. So no, we don't have to go to the dealer. It did not break down. So brute force is still pretty stout. And I do have to replace one of the rear tires from that hole. I do have the Zillas on. I'm thinking maybe why not just try some new tires out. Comment below too on what kind of tires I should put on here next. Should I just replace it with the same Zilla? Maybe. Or why not try something else so everyone watching can kind of compare, see how it performs compared to the Zilla. Anyway, thanks again. Subscribe, like, share us with your friends. Thanks so much. See you soon.